We're sat down here again, ranking kits for you. Now this time it's about the World Cup. Now I know what you're thinking, you clicked on, most of these kits aren't even out. We're looking at leaks, some of them that have been released, and we're going to give our opinions, but it's so early doors that they may even be watching this and listening to us, so we can have a say on the final kit. Because it's leaked, there aren't HD images, a lot of these look very woeful, so the comments need to be going crazy. Where are we going to begin, Dan?
Oh, we're going to begin with him there. He hasn't subscribed, Theo.
Or liked.
Or liked. Oh my God. Oh,
What
okay.
a mug. He's done it now, yeah. Because he knows if he boosts this video with a like, it will keep pushing our channel to 1 million subscribers. Well, you subscribe for that, but you know what I mean. Right, let's just get on to Group A.
Hey, let's start with England, shall we, Theo? We are English, and we've got this gradient design going on. Starts with the navy blue, then light blue, and it fades into white, Theo. What do you think of this?
This is a leak. It's not released. So I'm calling out England and Nike, the sponsor. It's not good enough.
Yes.
I've seen England kits from the get-go. During the Euros, we had a lovely shirt with the crest and the logo down the middle. This is horrible. And if the release is anything alike what we've seen from this image, I'm going to be very disappointed. As a massive England fan who will travel for the nation I did in Russia, I went to every Euros game that I physically could go to with you. I'll be very disappointed having to purchase that and wear it across... Wait, where's the... Oh, Qatar. Sorry, I forgot that.
Theo, you are spitting simple facts here. I mean, it's meant to be based on the 1996 Gaza Euro shirt. But Theo, this reminds me of one of those mammals. You know what they are? Middle-aged men in Lycra on their bikes on the Finchley Road. This isn't a football shirt.
I'm not having it.
I mean, we'll buy it, but it's not nice.
Editor Cass, put an image of the Gascoigne shirt on. It's nothing like this. Quite frankly, England, this is the leak, this is the opinion of the fans. Make changes and make it a lot nicer. We want to see something new, something unique on the kit to make it stand out. Because if we go and win in Qatar, we're going to be looking back at this strip for years to come.
If we have a nice strip, football's coming home.
So I'm putting them in 15th place. And out of 18 teams that we're ranking, that's relegation zone.
14th for me. I totally agree with this mug here.
Good enough.
Iran now, and this shirt has been designed by Majid, which is a local shirt manufacturer, Theo. Now, there's this wavy design across the front. Starts with red, becomes green, and there's red and green bits on the cuffs, on the collar, on the shoulders, and that represents the Iranian flag. But what do you think of it, Theo?
First of all, I know you did your research, Thogdad. The sponsor is actually called Marouge. You got that wrong.
Majid.
And we don't know. No, it's called Marouge. They got it wrong on the website.
Oh,
I knew you'd get that wrong. And unfortunately, I don't know who Marouge are, but they've done a very unique design here that we're not seeing that much of. It's exhibited reasonably, the designs are okay, I like the details on top, but there's not much else going on, and the design is very near to the sponsor, and there's nothing going on around the bottom half of the shirt, so they could have done more with that. For me, this is an average kit. It looks a bit... Oh, I found this on the Turkish marketplace for a $5 type thing. You know, I'm not a fan, really.
Theo, you just got to be honest. This was designed by a 15-year-old GCSE student who probably got a C+ for this.
Quite frankly,
not a nice shirt, Theo.
Yeah, it's like a GCSE student's bored with a lesson and goes onto Windows Paint and puts a bit of red there and a bit of green there and shades it out, and that's it. Your Iran national kit for the whole nation to be proud of. It's not good enough.
Theo,
so for
that
me,
sounds like your school days.
I could have designed this. 16th place.
16th for me as well.
Oh my God.
We're going to shake on. We'll do one of those.
We're going to agree the whole way through this video. I'm worried.
Wales now, we're using the kit used by the women at the Euros, and it's a very sort of clean style, isn't it, Theo? Red all over, but with green, dark green and white around the collar, on the cuffs, on the shoulders. What do you think of this?
We must begin by saying that the men's team is probably going to release a kit, and we're basing it off the fact that it's going to be similar to the women's kit for 2022. I like this. It's an average design. I like how everything's down the middle, but I'm not going to rank it especially high because there's no real details. They've gone for the same cuffs and sleeves, and it's the average 3 Adidas stripes. It's nothing new. It's very templatey. They could have gone for something a lot nicer, and considering it's Wales' first World Cup season and absolutely donkeys, they should release something that's a lot better than this women's kit. So for me, it's going quite low, actually.
Wow, you're very harsh there. I think this would be a big hit in the pubs of Llandudno, Swansea and Cardiff.
It will be.
There is a simplicity to this. I love how the logos are in the middle.
It will sell well because it's the first time in the World Cup in ages, but it's not got anything to it.
Right.
13th place.
And Theo, I'm putting this in 8th place. Well done.
That is shockingly high. This kit has got nothing to it, though. You're a mug. Call him a teapot in the comments.
And now for some soccer. Team USA have gone with this white design, Theo, with some navy blue touches. You've got the Nike swooshes over on the sleeves, which is interesting. And you've got this grey pattern down the middle. Theo, you go first.
US of A, you must dramatically change this leak, or there's problems.
Yeah.
This is not good enough. It's very templatey. There's nothing to it, not many colours. You've gone for white and grey. White and grey. I mean, USA has blue, it's got red. You could have done some things with the stars. You could have made it something that makes you proud of your nation because you've qualified for the World Cup, and it's that story that the US of A have all this upcoming talent like Brandon Aronson, Timothy Weah, and all these lads that are about to shine on the main scene. But no, you've got this pure average strip. It's not good enough. And as they would say, the jersey is getting a low ranking. But luckily, this is just a leak, so they have time to improve it.
Theo, this is a baseball jersey.
Yeah.
USA, pretend that you understand and like soccer, as you call it, because this isn't good enough.
No, they like soccer, as they call it. Football, as they should call it. But they still have time. This isn't the final release, but right now, out of 18 teams that we're ranking, it's getting 18th.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I've put it 17th. And now down to South America for Argentina, and they've gone for the blue and white vertical stripes. You've got some black on the cuffs. You've got the Adidas 3 stripes on the shoulders. What a lovely kit, Theo.
Adidas, guapo. Guapo, Argentina. You have smashed this. I love everything about it. Let's start with the Adidas crest. It's the new black logo without the Adidas written on. So it's the new black edition version. The black 3 stripes, the sleeves looking good, the collar's kept simple. You know what? Argentina are favoured because when they do their blue-white stripes, I'm going to like that kit, whatever it is. And I'll probably buy it with Messi on the back. But the best thing about this new World Cup 2022 kit, look at the back. Look at the back. They've actually reduced the blue and white stripes to 2 thinner lines. And at the top, there's the Son of May, which resembles Argentina. And it actually looks like the nation's flag. So they've created that effect on the kit on the top centre of the back of the shirt. That is some great work and design.
And Theo, I love the colour, the sort of goldy colour in the Argentina badge. This is a thing of beauty. Maradona, you are forgiven.
Yeah.
Because this can become a classic. Because it mixes tradition with new, doesn't it, Theo?
It does. And I'm getting it 4th place. And out of 18, that's very high. Are you getting it top 4?
Theo, first place.
No!
Yes.
First!
Yes.
That's a huge call, Thogdad.
It's beautiful.
Oh my
Simply
God.
beautiful.
You've dropped the first bomb very early doors. Mine is better than this. Now, you're going to wait and see it.
And I tell you what, people are watching this thinking, oh, it's 2 English lads who love this shirt. Well, I don't care about what's happened in the past. It's a beautiful shirt. I've just said so. First place.
And I love Messi. Well, you don't even need to mention that, Dad. We ranking kits. It's as simple as that. That is a beautiful strip.
The Mexico kit now has already been leaked and fakes are on the market, Theo. It's a beautiful green colour with the Adidas stripes on the shoulders in red. And you've got this sort of 3D mountainy pattern going on. Do you not like this?
I'm not mad keen. It just doesn't really fit with me. I don't really like Mexico. And the Adidas white
You
stripes...
don't like Mexico?
Yeah, not massively keen. The red stripes are like, they look out of place. And the details, it's like they put a little bit too much effort into it. And the logo with the bird, it's like a bit pretentious. I'm putting this in 17th.
You're not. This is a prank. This is a prank. I'm looking over to your notes. This must be... Anyway, I will go on because, Theo, I disagree with you. These colours are beautiful. I love the bird. Usually love your birds of prey. You're pranking me, aren't we? Jeremy Beadle's about, isn't he?
It's my first place.
Of course it is. Because I tell you what, this has got a dynamic feel. I think everyone in Mexico will rush out and buy this.
First of all, I take back what I said. I love Mexico. I love, the beaches there, the place, the vibrance, the fans. We saw some in Russia World Cup. This kit, it just resembles the colour of the nation, the red, green and white, the new Adidas badge that you know that I love. I'm buying this.
Absolutely. And Theo, I put it in 4th place, but that's a very high 4.
I'm getting Jimenez on the back. It's first place. 4th?
Yeah.
You're a mug. It should be top 3 at least. It's still a high review. Maybe I'm mugging you off. Muy bien, Mexico.
France now, and you've got the navy blue, haven't you, Theo? And gold in all the logos. You've got the number on the front. You've got a rounded collar. It's a nice shirt, isn't it?
After the Champions League final, I don't like France. I'm joking. Most French people are lovely, but that was just a bad experience. But we must give them respect because they currently hold the World Cup trophy and it's on their shirt. as we can see, I'm a little bit jealous that isn't England. But it's a boring kit. I know it's the first time they've used gold writing in 10 years. I couldn't care less. There's no effort that's gone into that. It's a Nike template with a World Cup badge on there. That's bang average, 11th.
But Theo, everyone loves a bit of golden cockerel, surely?
Pas si bon is what I say.
Yeah.
Pas si bon. That's what I think of that kit.
Wow, that is very harsh. Now, I agree with you. It is a nice shirt, but there is something missing. A certain je ne sais quoi, to speak a bit of the lingo. Overall, 7th place for me.
I've eaten baguettes better than that.
Oh, Spain now. Look at this beauty. It's a red colour. You've got blue on the collar and the cuffs. You've got a bunch of gold in there. And you've got this amazing diagonal pattern. There's a lot going on there. Or is it too much going on, Theo?
If this is a leak, Thog Dad, if it's real, muy bonitas, España! I love it! I love it, Thog Dad. It's the yellow Adidas new logo with the new Spain crest, with the navy and the yellow and the star and the collar. This is up there for me. I just hope it's real. I hope they release it. I don't care. If someone made it online, then the Spain marketing team, just copy it. Copy it. It's that good. Copy it.
Wow, Theo, these are gorgeous colours. It's a happy shirt, isn't it? You could wear it on the football pitch. You could wear it eating your tapas in a bar.
I'll be having churros, dipping it in the melted chocolate, and even if it went all over the shirt, it would still be top 3 in this video.
Theo, you're not allowed churros unless you eat up your tapas.
That is a good point, actually. But where is it getting, Dad? Come on.
5th place.
Okay, that's shocking. It should be top 3. 3rd. I've already said it. Muy bonita, España. Get it done. Get it out there. Marketing team, whatever you're releasing, get rid of it. This is the one.
He's had too much sugar today. Germany now, please don't speak any German, Theo. We've gone for a white shirt with this grey pattern all over the place. You've got black and gold in the logos. It's not a bad shirt, is it?
Deutschland, nicht schlecht. It's like average.
Yes.
It's just,
yes.
It's templatey on the front. It reminds me of that USA template. That's the leak. But I like the black gold label.
Yes.
I like what they've done with the logo. And if they base it on that and get rid of that grey, whitey, Adidas-y template thing, they might be out for a banger. This is just a leak. I've heard that there might be a black line down the middle. That's the rumour. And that isn't on the kit yet. So, in fairness to Deutschland, we don't know the final product, but I'm excited to see what the Germans do.
Absolutely. Deutsche Fußballbund, as it says. But you know what? Overall, I just think the design team are trying a little bit too hard. I think they've got a checklist and they're ticking things off. For that reason, 11th place.
I think they're going to drop an Ashton, a warning. They're going to make this different from anything we've ever seen. I think I'm going to put this in 7th.
Ooh.
There's potential.
Belgium now. We've gone again with the women's kit from the Euros, Theo, and there's a lot of black in there. There's red around the collar. There is the yellow of the Adidas stripes on the sleeves.
We're
bit of
basing
red
it-
around the cuffs.
Yeah.
What do you think of this?
We're basing it off the women's kit, and I've got a feeling it's going to be nothing like this.
Yeah.
Because once again, it reminds me of the Wales shirt. A couple things down the middle and nothing else going on, which is a bit unfortunate. But I prefer, here's one thing, I prefer Belgium in a home black shirt to their usual red strip.
Yeah.
I just think it suits the country more because as a secondary colour, red and yellow are better. A primary black actually clicks it all together. And I hope they follow some kind of research because this isn't the release kit, this is the women's kit. I'm sure the Belgium kit might even be red for all that we know, but I'm giving my advice. So for me, currently 10th place.
Oh, that is a little bit harsh.
How?
Now, you know at heart I'm a little bit of a goth. I like my black clothing. And I think this is a stunning piece of leisure wear, Theo.
Yeah, leisure wear, not football shirt. Where's it gone? It can't be top 10.
6th.
6th! You're a mug, Thogden. No, you're a mug. Just tell the camera you're a mug. Say that you're a teapot.
It's a beautiful, beautiful kit. Let us know in the comments what you think.
No. Do not agree with this mug.
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong with clapping?
Clapped in my ear, Theo.
Who cares?
Morocco now, and they've gone with really clean and fresh colours. You've got mostly red, haven't you, Theo? But you've got green on the collar, green on the cuffs, and you've got these rectangles here, Theo.
I call this a Puma masterclass. Whoever made this kit deserves a pay rise. It's everything about it. I love the logo. Okay, so the red as a primary, the Puma in the centre, the green strip across with the white outline, and the gold outline on the logo itself. This is a beautiful 2022 World Cup Qatar home kit. And I'm going to rank this one highly. And I guess you are too, right?
Wow, you getting a free holiday to Marrakesh?
No. Wait, do you not like this kit? It's one of the best kits.
I'll tell you what, though, this is inspired by the 1998 World Cup kit of Morocco.
Exactly,
but it's not as nice, Theo. It's not as nice.
You're mugging me off. What
Theo,
do you not like about it?
If this was £5 in the bazaar in Marrakesh, I'd buy it. I wouldn't pay any more. It's just not a nice shirt. It's too simple. It doesn't work for me. 15th place.
That's it, I'm leaving. Do the video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye, guys.
And now for Hrvatia, which is about 30 kilometres that way, isn't it, Theo?
Yep.
And they've gone for those red and white cubes again.
Yep.
And then you've got the player number on the front in blue. You've got the Nike swoosh in blue. And the very nice, actually, national badge. But, Theo, we've seen this before, haven't we?
We have. We've seen the red and white squares. But finally, they're abolishing the full red and white. Usually, it's just the squares all over.
Yeah.
And on the sleeve everywhere. And it's like, they don't often change it too much, so it kind of annoyed me. But finally, there's a difference. They've gone white on top. I've never been so thankful that they've gone simple.
Yes. Now, the Croatian people absolutely love this design, but for me,
I
it was
like
good when it came out. And I used to have one of these, I'll admit it. But these days, I find it a bit tired, a bit unoriginal.
I'm sure last year, or coming into the Euros, you ranked their kit highly.
Ever since they beat us in the semi-finals, which I watched 2 kilometres that way. Overall, Theo, there's nothing new here, 13th place.
Well, if we don't rank this top 6, then we'll probably be shot on sight because we're so close to Croatia right now in Montenegro. 6th place for me. I like this, and it's got potential because the final release is not out yet. But if they base it off this, I'm excited to see how it looks.
Brazil now, and this is a tribute to the 2002 World Cup winning shirt. You've got a lighter yellow going on. You've got the green of the Nike swoosh. You've got the 5 stars, haven't you, above the Brazil badge. They've won it 5 times. Obviously a Brazil shirt, but do you like it?
There's not much going on, but there's a word in the dictionary, which I just made up, called Brazimple.
Yeah.
A country that gets away with not doing much because the nation has sauce.
Yes.
They don't need to do too much. If it's yellow and green and got a Brazil logo slapped on it, quite frankly, people are going to buy it anyway. They've got enough talent in that squad to probably win the World Cup, and they're probably favourites. So quite frankly, whatever they do, it's going to be a historic kit, and yeah, it's getting mid-table for me. 8th.
Yeah, there's a lot of truth in what you say, Theo. You see those colours, and for me, you think Pele, you think that era of the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Don't comment, Theo. But really, there's not a lot new going on here, and I've put it 10th place.
10th place, so we similarly agree.
We do, yes. Serbia now, which is about 3 hours drive that way, isn't it, Theo? Now look at this shirt.
It's just there on the top of the mountain.
That's Bosnia, Theo, yeah.
Okay,
all right. Anyway, the Serbia shirt, look at this, Theo. It's mainly red, and you've got gold touches on the cuffs and on the V-neck. You've got the Puma in gold. You've got that lovely Serbia badge with Serbia written in Cyrillic. And look closer. You've got the crosses all over the shirt, which for me, I think, reminds me of the Serbian Orthodox Church.
Srpski treba viš needs more. It needs more. The red and the gold is nice, but I'd like a line of white or something to mix it up. They've got the white in the nation. They could have used the primary and secondary colours and put them together with that emulsifier.
Theo, the Serbians are going to stop loving you because this is a lovely minimalist shirt. I love the crosses.
Minimalist?
Compare this with the other red shirts.
Go on, where have you ranked it?
And this is miles ahead.
Come on, where you ranked it?
3rd place.
That is one of the silliest opinions ever. It's just a red shirt with a batch of gold thrown on.
Serbian people, do you agree with me? When you see this shirt close up, it's a beautiful shirt.
Thogden is a teapot. We known this. Your brain works like a teapot, like 1 mile an hour.
You're a washing machine. Switzerland now, and it's a red and white shirt. What a surprise then. You've got the sort of gradient lines at the top. You've got a nice V-neck, but overall, Theo, it's a bit dull, isn't it?
Le Suisse, c'est du tout.
Theo, have you learnt about 20 languages for this video?
I have, and that means it needs more.
Yes.
It's very templatey. Don't like what's going on the top, how the lines are reducing, and then, look, I gave Puma a lot of respect for what they did with the Morocco kit. This is awful.
Wow.
If they could get rid of it and do it again, just send it to thogdenfever@gmail.com. I'll design it, send you the kit. I'll probably only charge about 15, 20 quid, because it'll probably take a couple hours, and it will be twice as good as this.
Wow, I tell you what, the Swiss designers are too busy making watches, eating fondue, and winning gold medals at skiing to bother to put the effort into this kit.
I'll make a deal. I'll design the kit, you give me a Swiss passport.
Oh my goodness.
That's a good trade.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to give this 18th place. It is the least interesting kit of the lot.
Yeah, it looks like you got it from the Turkish marketplace for a £5, 17th, Thogden, we agree.
Portugal now, and you've gone for the green and wine red sort of half and half thing, haven't you, Theo? You've got a lovely Portugal logo. I like that. You've got the swoosh in yellow. But what do you think of this overall?
There's potential. This is just a leak. They're rumoured to have been doing the half green and red, the red wine colour. And I like that, and I can imagine Ronaldo wearing it, but it needs like a little line of white down the middle, something to just connect it all, a little bit of detail to perfect it. And I think when they send the fine photos and they've done the photo shoot with Ronnie and Bernardo Silva and Ruben Diaz, it will look much better than this. There is potential. That's how I look at it. What about you?
Now, Nike have been making the Portugal shirts for 25 years, Theo, and they introduced the wine red, which reminds me of the Douro Valley, great wines and great port. But overall, Theo, I don't think we should encourage anything half and half. Half and half shirts, half and half scarves should not happen.
But this has nothing to do with that. There's different meaning why people don't like half and half scarves. That's two teams.
No, that's
this is
true.
One. Quite frankly, 14th, if they put some touches on it, it could be very high. What about you?
It's a bit of a rugby shirt, 12th. Ghana now, and you've got a mainly white shirt with a black star in the middle. You've got the AC Milan collar, haven't you, Theo? And you've got the red, yellow and green of the national colours on the sleeve cuffs. What do you think of this?
Ghana. I haven't liked any Ghanaian.
Yeah, well, I think
I bet you thought I was going to come out with something a bit mental there.
most people in Ghana speak very, very good English. But you know what,
okay,
Theo?
then I'll describe it. Unfussy.
Yes.
Simple. You've got the Ghanaian colours of the flag on the cuffs, but then it's just white. They got to a point and thought, oh, well, that'll do.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Theo, but I find this very fun. It's simple but effective. I love the black star.
Fuck that, there's nothing going on. It's a star with a few stripes, and that's it. Puma thought, you know what, 2022 World Cup, it's just a tournament. Ghana won't do that well. Let's shift them on.
I think this is a very nice kit, and our friend from Ghana is going to be wearing this very soon. But overall, 9th place.
Who's our friend from Ghana?
Anthony Goldman.
Oh, yeah. Very Ghanaian name. Anyway, 9th place, we move on.
Uruguay have gone with the Celeste blue, haven't they, Theo? Again, we've got the white large cuffs, we've got the white on the collar, and we've got the single button, haven't we, Theo? Which is unique. I look at this and it's like nothing else.
I look at the logo and they've gone for this new Uruguayan style thing with the 4 golden stars. They're trying to be a little bit pretentious there. The Puma golden label, the simple collar, the beautiful cuffs. You know what? I take it back. This is beautiful. The Puma ultra weave design. It's simple but classy. I love this Uruguay shirt. I can imagine them going on a run. Valverde shining in it. 2nd place.
Wow, Theo, this mixes traditional with new once again, and it's like I said, it's just like nothing else. And for that reason, massive marks for effort, 2nd place.
Bentancur should be putting on the strip, proud to be Uruguayan Thog Dad. Who knows what they could do at the Qatar World Cup? It's got a high review from us too. And that wraps up this video. All the other nations we haven't spoken about haven't released enough leaks for us to sneak or even release the kit at all. We will do a rerun when all the kits are out, because we can compare the leaks from the real things and see which kits have actually listened to our opinions. So get down the comments. You never know, these kit sponsors have not yet released the final thing. We could have our say.
Right, I'm going for a swim and a coffee. See you soon.
Get out of here, Thog Dad. Get out of here, you mug. You mug. Right, now that he's gone, everybody like and subscribe. Road to 1 million. Big up the boys and the girls. See you in a bit.